A 5-minute power outage lost 32 people for 30 years. How did it happen? 1989 Denmark amusement park. Viking's Revenge roller coaster. Opening day. First ride. 32 people, mostly young, excited. The train moved slowly, then accelerated, rising. The view was magnificent. The ocean visible. Then the drop. Screams, laughter, rising again to the highest point, 45 meters, and stopped. Power outage. The operator announced, "No problem, technical malfunction, will be fixed in 5 minutes. Stay calm." 32 people waiting, high up, scary, but patient. 5 minutes passed. Power returned. System active. Train running, but not moving. Technician checking, and shocked. Train empty. 32 people gone. Seatbelts fastened, but passengers missing. How? 45 meters high. No escape. For 30 years, no one could explain. In 2019, the train was restored. A narrow passage was found under the seats. 32 people inside. Did the power come back? Can we get off? Before you continue watching, hit that subscribe button, because this story isn't just about a disappearance. This is about how a train swallowed 32 people, and about how time stopped during a power outage. This is the story of Viking's Revenge. June 15, 1989, Aalborg, Denmark. Summer had begun. The weather was beautiful, sunny. Tivoli Amusement Park had opened for the new season, and this year there was something special. A new roller coaster, Viking's Revenge. The fastest, the highest, Denmark's biggest. 18 months of construction. 50 million kroner spent. Advertisements had been running for months. Test your courage. Experience Viking's Revenge. Emma Larsen was 19 years old. Her brother Lucas was 17. They got along well. Every summer they went to the amusement park. This summer was special. Viking's Revenge was opening. "Emma, let's go! Let's ride on the first day, before everyone else," said Lucas. Emma hesitated. "I'm afraid of roller coasters. You go, I'll wait." "No, we're going together. Don't be scared. It's safe, and it'll be amazing." June 15th morning, they arrived at the park early, opening at 10 a.m., but at 8:30 a.m. there was already a line. Over 200 people. Everyone wanted to ride Viking's Revenge. Emma and Lucas got in line. They waited 2 hours. At 10:30 a.m., the lines opened. The first group was 32 people, full capacity. Emma and Lucas were in this group. The train had 8 cars. Each car had 4 seats, 2+2 seating arrangement. Emma and Lucas sat in the second car from the front. Emma was nervous. "What if I get too scared?" "You'll close your eyes and hold my hand. Everything will be fine." Staff checked the seat belts. Tightly fastened, safe. Keep your arms inside. Have fun. 10:45 a.m. The train moved. Slowly. Mechanical sound. Clicking. Started climbing. First hill. Slow. Tension building. Emma squeezed Lucas's hand. "I'm scared." "Relax. The best part is coming." They reached the top of the hill. A 1-second pause. Then drop. Free fall. 10 seconds. Speed 90 kilometers per hour. Emma screamed. Lucas laughed. It was magnificent. Then the loop, 360 degrees, upside down. Emma panicked, but the seatbelt held. She was safe. Then fast turns, left and right. Then rising again, highest point, 45 meters. The ocean was visible. The view was magnificent. And there it stopped. The train, silent, didn't move. "What happened?" Emma asked. I don't know, maybe part of the design. But it wasn't. Other passengers were confused too. Why did it stop? An announcement came. Park operator. Dear passengers, we're experiencing a minor technical issue. Power outage. Don't worry, it will be fixed in 5 minutes. Please stay calm and don't unfasten your seatbelts. Emma panicked. We're 45 meters high. What if we fall? We won't fall. There are seatbelts, and the brakes are mechanical. The train is safe. We just have to wait. But waiting 45 meters high was frightening. The wind was blowing. The train was swaying slightly. Some passengers were scared. Some were calm. A child started crying. His mother tried to calm him. Everything's fine, baby. We'll get down soon. 5 minutes passed. Long 5 minutes. Then the announcement came again. Power is coming back. The train will move soon. Thanks for your patience. Mechanical sound heard. System active. Emma relaxed. Finally, now we can get off. But the train didn't move. It just stayed. Motors were running, but the train wasn't moving. Strange, said Lucas. Why aren't we moving? Then a strange feeling. Silence. Very quiet. The wind stopped. Sounds disappeared. And darkness. Not complete darkness, but as if the light dimmed. Gray. Blurry. Emma looked at Lucas. Lucas, what's happening? But Lucas didn't answer. He was frozen, closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep? Emma looked around. Other passengers the same, all frozen, not moving. Hey, wake me up! This isn't real! Emma shouted, and then she fell asleep too, or so it felt. Her eyes closed, and everything was engulfed in darkness. Below at the amusement park, panic began. The operator-technician climbed the ladder to check the train. Power had returned, but the train wasn't moving. He reached the train and froze. The train was empty. 32 people were gone. Seatbelts were fastened, but seats were empty. This is impossible. Where did they go? Emergency called. Police came. Fire department came. Ambulances came. Chaos. Media came. Cameras everywhere. 32 people disappeared from roller coaster during power outage. How did they get out? Where did they go? Search began. Amusement park scanned. Every corner, every building. Nothing. Emma and Lucas's mother, Helena, came. She was crying. My children! Where are my children? Mrs. Larsen, we're continuing the search. We'll find them. But they didn't. They searched for 1 day. Nothing. 1 week. Nothing. 1 month. Nothing. Official report made. 32 people disappeared from Viking's Revenge roller coaster during power outage. Seat belts were fastened, but passengers missing. Investigation result, probably accident. Seat belts may have been faulty, passengers may have fallen, but bodies not found. May have fallen into ocean. File will remain open. Helena didn't accept it. No, my children aren't dead. They're missing. They can be found. But years passed. 1990, 1995, 2000. No trace. Viking's Revenge was closed for safety reasons. Never reopened again. Rusty, old, forgotten. Helena went to the amusement park every year, sat in front of Viking's Revenge, waited. People said, she's gone crazy. But Helena didn't care. In 2010, Helena was 68 years old, still waiting. One day, a young woman approached her. Hello, my name is Sophie. I see you here every year. What are you waiting for? Helena looked at her. My children, Emma and Lucas, they disappeared in 1989. Here, on this train. Sophie was silent. 21 years have passed, but you're still waiting? Yes, because a mother never abandons her children. They'll come back. I know it. In 2019, 30 years had passed. Helena was 77 years old. She had aged so much. Walking was difficult, but she still came to the amusement park. Park management decided, Viking's Revenge is too old. Let's restore it or tear it down. They decided to restore it. It had historical value. It was famous for the 1989 tragedy. In May 2019, restoration began. Workers dismantled the train, separated the cars, removed the seats. And they noticed, under the seats there was a strange void, opening, narrow passage. What is this? Not on the map. They looked inside, with flashlight, and saw people, 32 people. They were sitting in the narrow space, in the dark. My God, is it them? Emergency called. Police came, quickly. Media came. The world watched. 32 people were carefully removed from the narrow passage. All were alive, in shock, hypothermic, but living. And they hadn't aged at all. Emma was still 19. Lucas was still 17. They were taken to the hospital. Doctors couldn't believe it. 30 years have passed, but their body ages haven't changed. This is against science. Helena heard it on the news. She ran. Her cane fell, but she ran. To the hospital. My children, Emma, Lucas. She entered the room and saw them. Emma and Lucas, young, unchanged, 19 and 17 years old. My children? Helena whispered. Emma turned her head, saw her mother. Her eyes widened. Mom? But then she was confused. Mom, why? Why did you get old? Your hair is white. Your face is different. Helena cried, hugged Emma. Because, sweetheart, 30 years have passed. Lucas was shocked. What? No. We just got on the train. There was a power outage. We waited 5 minutes. Then it went dark. Now we're here. Only a few minutes passed. Helena shook her head. No, my children. You disappeared in 1989. Now it's 2019. 30 years have passed. Emma's eyes filled. This isn't possible. I'm still 19. How can 30 years pass? We don't know, sweetheart, but it's real. You and your 30 friends, you froze in time. You were lost, but now you've returned. Lucas cried, Where's Dad? I want to see him. Helena was silent. Your father died 10 years ago. Cancer. Lucas collapsed. No, this can't be real. Helena hugged her children. I'm sorry. A lot has changed, but I'm here. I've always been here. I waited for you for 30 years. 30 years? Every year? Asked. Yes. I went to Viking's Revenge. I sat. I waited. I never gave up. Emma cried, I love you, Mom. You're the best mom. I love you too, my children. More. The other 30 people also reunited with families. But it was difficult. Some parents had died. Some were very old, unrecognizable. One girl cried, Who's my mom? That old woman can't be. My mom was 40. That's your mother. She's just 70 now. 30 years have passed. Adaptation was very difficult. Emma and Lucas returned to Helena's house, but the house was different, small, worn. Their own rooms were like museums. Everything stayed as it was in 1989. Mom, why didn't you touch anything? Helena smiled. Because I knew you'd come back. I wanted to keep your rooms for you. Lucas cried. 30 years. Their mother had waited, never gave up. Learning technology was hard. Internet, smartphones, social media, everything was foreign. In 1989, there weren't even cell phones. Psychologists helped. Emma, Lucas, physically you're 19 and 17 years old. But experientially, you're from 1989. You need to adapt to the new world. 6 months later, a meeting was organized. 32 people, all together. Only they could understand each other. "How are your families?" Emma asked. "Difficult," said another. "My mom cries all the time. My dad doesn't recognize me. Alzheimer's. I'm lost." Another, "My family moved to another country. They couldn't find me. Now I'm alone." Emma was lucky. Her mother had waited 30 years, never gave up. Scientists researched. There was a narrow passage under the roller coaster. Not visible on the map. How did they get there? And why did time stop? Engineers examined the train. When the power outage happened, the system malfunctioned. But not just electricity. A kind of electromagnetic field formed, very powerful. Maybe this field affected time. Physicists formed hypotheses. The electromagnetic field created a temporal anomaly. 32 people entered this anomaly. Inside, time stopped. Outside, 30 years passed. But there was no proof, just theory. By 2020, Emma turned 20. Technically, her body was aging slowly. It wasn't normal. She wanted to go to college, but it was difficult. She had 1989 knowledge, not 2020 knowledge. Everything had changed. Lucas returned to high school. It felt strange. Classmates were young, 16, 17 years old. But for Lucas was 17 in 1989, still 17 now. But the world was 2020. In 2021, Helena was 79 years old. Her health was deteriorating. She was hospitalized, heart problem. Emma and Lucas stayed by her side. "Mom, you'll get better. You waited 30 years. We won't abandon you." Helena smiled. "I know, my children, but I'm old. My body is tired. But I'm happy, because I saw you. You came back." "You're not leaving yet, Mom." But 2 weeks later, Helena died. Peacefully. Happy. Emma and Lucas were by her side. Her last words, "Waiting 30 years was worth it. You came back. I'm proud of you." At the funeral, there were 32 people. All came to Helena's funeral. Because Helena wasn't just Emma and Lucas's mother. Helena was hope. Helena was loyalty. And she had inspired them all. Emma gave a speech. "My mother waited 30 years. Every year she went to the amusement park. Everyone said she was crazy, but she didn't lose hope. And we came back. My mother taught us that family matters, waiting matters, and love conquers time. I love you, Mom. Rest in peace." By 2025, Emma would be 24 years old. Technically, but physically she was still 21. Her body was aging slowly. She finished university, studied psychology. She wanted to help victims of temporal anomalies, because she was a victim too. And on some nights, Emma went to the amusement park, to Viking's Revenge. She sat in the same place where Helena had sat and looked at the train. "Mom, I'm here. I came back. I miss you." The wind blew gently, softly, like Helena's whisper. "I love you, sweetheart. I'm always here." And Emma smiled, because she knew. Her mother was always there, in her heart, in memories, and at the amusement park. The amusement park where she waited for 30 years. Viking's Revenge is still there, restored, but no longer running. It's become a museum, a memorial, monument to the 1989 tragedy. Every year, thousands of people visit. Read the story, how 32 people disappeared, how they were found 30 years later, and still no one knows. How did the power outage create a temporal anomaly? Where did the narrow passage come from? Why did 32 people's time stop, but the world continued? No answers, only questions. And a mother's 30-year wait. Helena Larsen, the mother who never lost hope. The amusement park lady, and Emma and Lucas's hero.